in form, but maybe if we can string a couple of dots together, the new batter in here, try and get to that tail.
I think the idea is good from the skipper Balbirnie, because that's called a wide, because the mid-off and mid-on are inside the circle, right? So even when Nazmul Hossain Shanto is on strike, so that's not bad at all. I think that is aggressive mindset from the skipper himself. And what it says that, okay, fine, you're well set on 73. I know you batted really well, but we still want to see you hit over the top, whether you are willing to take the bait or not. Just maybe. Yep, they knew it, and he didn't wait for the decision. He's walking off.
A strangle down the leg side. He's bowled some lovely deliveries, Hume. He really has bowled some lovely deliveries, and often your best ones don't yield wickets. This is not his best. And Shanto, who's played just a little glove. Good catch by Lorcan Tucker behind. And Bangladesh have lost Haunted Island. He goes for 73, 190 for 4.
This is what we were talking about, that we see Mushfiqur Rahim walking in the middle. How can they get new batter in? Now they've picked up Shanto. Mushfiqur Rahim, very good average. Really good numbers. Closing in on 7,000 runs, 43 50s and 800s. Because he's coming at number 6. All of a sudden, with those 2 wickets, 2 quick wickets, Ireland fighting back. Mushfiq on strike. And straight away, he's off the mark. And then a second one taken as well. Very quick. He's here because of this. I initially thought that it was off his pads. Or rather the thigh pad.
Just catches the glove, doesn't it? Just the bottom part of the glove. Oh, credit to Shanto. We don't see it often, but he was on his bike, wasn't he? He walked straight off. Didn't wait for the decision.
Yeah, he knew. Well, all of a sudden, they're asking questions here. Ireland.
Hume has certainly been the best Irish seamer. He hits a lovely area. He just tries to hit the seam. That's all he tries to do. He says, I'm going to hit a good length. And if the ball nips in or out, well, that just depends on what the ball feels like doing. This one nips in. And that's doing too much. That's going down the leg side.
And it's a scramble seam, so you're really not sure which way the ball is going to go. As a batter, you want to keep a close eye. Again, down the leg side. Well, he's certainly waiting. But I reckon this might be sliding down the leg side.
Very experienced umpire, Rod Tucker. This is just nipping down the leg side. This starts to slide here, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, if he is getting the ball to come back that sharply, then the idea is to make sure that he bowls it somewhere around the off stump or just outside the off stump. But it has to be a little bit more fuller, because the moment he pitches it fuller, the ball does move. After 34, Bangladesh 193 for 4.
Just a helmet.
Yeah. Go on time. On time. Go on time.
He needs
Well, they have to do it all over again. This pair of Tawheed Ridoy and Mushfiqur Rahim, they added 80 in just 40 deliveries. I don't think that they're going to score in that rate, because it is still something for the bowlers. We saw the previous over when Graham Hume picked up the wicket of Nazmul Hussain Shanto. Right. Matthew Humphreys was back in the attack. None for 42 in 5. He's been expensive. But he's coming in at a good time, because there are two new batter in the crease and both are right-hander. Starts with the short one.
Yeah, this is these matchups again. As soon as there's two right-handers at the wicket, Ireland bring the left-arm spinner on. But the ball's not turning away from any right-handers. The ball's not spinning at all. We haven't seen any spin from off-spinners or left-arm spinners, for that matter, today. Important for these two Bangladesh batters, though, is to get a partnership going. These two can take it to over number 40. And then look to accelerate again. No need for for too much exuberance here in the next 6 or so overs, because if one of them get out, you've got Yasser in and then the tail, and that will give an opening for Ireland.
I like this field. There's 6 men. 6 fielders inside the circle, 3 on each side, 3 on the off and 3 on the on. So it's important that what the skipper Balbani is thinking, that yes, let's put a little bit more pressure. Let's play the mind games. Let's see if they take the bait and try to go over the top. There is long off, but there's no long on, so it's inside the circle. So looking to pick a wicket, but that's not the right length. He's got to pitch it up, fly it a little bit more, and maybe toss it over to ensure that they try to go down the ground.
Yeah, I agree. Although now there is a fielder moving. A man from mid-wicket goes down onto the boundary. But Ireland definitely searching for a wicket here.
He's missed out on that.
Nice, Harry, that's great position.
And he's playing his nerves. But it's important to get it right.
Never know, would you?
A little bit of a fight back from Ireland, led by Graham Hume. He's been the pick of the bowlers on this tour. Has all that experience. Played so much professional cricket and now taking his first steps in the international game over the course of the last 6 to 9 months, having debuted last year against New Zealand. Pulled some really good stuff down in Zimbabwe, but even better in Sylhet so far. So we see Mark Adair coming for his 6th over, and Doheny goes to ground. Dockrell helps him out as I wish a very good afternoon to Shamanoy Gosh, who joins me. Shamanoy, how are you?
Very good afternoon, Andrew. I'm good, and good afternoon to everyone. On top of it was Mushrikar Rahim, played it on the jump. Nicely cut away, such a good cutter of the ball. Dani done well in the deep. Bangladesh now 2 runs short of 200 at the moment on 198 for 4. Bit of rehabilitation to do between the men in the middle, Mushrikar Rahim and Tawhid Ridoy, but you must be happy with how Graham Hume has performed and taken the wickets.
Well, in a time of complicated game plans and matchups and data, Hume has done the basics, and he's shown that whatever the wicket, you bowl a length that is going to hit the top of off stump, which will be different for every bowler depending upon the trajectory and their release point. And he has utilised all that experience. He's a lovely rhythmical bowler to watch. He has been outstanding. 6 wickets in his 17 overs so far. Now, if Adair could find one, this game over the course of the last 15 overs could go one of 2 ways. Bangladesh could run away and challenge that record ODI total they posted in the first game. But if Ireland, led by Adair and Hume, just keep chipping away, keep finding wickets, maybe there's a chance. The disappointment will be, I'll be honest, no wickets for the spinners, 3 of them used.
I think it has been pretty evident in the first match as well. The seam bowlers outshining the spinners for both the teams.
And again, this is in some ways, maybe with the exception of Adair, a second string Irish seam attack. No McCarthy, no Craig Young, and no Josh Littleloft for IPL duty. But look at those numbers. Economy rate between the 2 games under 5, and an average of just 14 for those 6 wickets. But yeah, the issue has been, as it so often is for sides not from the Asian region coming into Asia, for the spinners, it's been finding wickets. Good half stop will keep it to just a single 3-run save. I have to say Ireland's ground fielding has been outstanding, and it's just kept them alive, kept them in this game today.
Suddenly they're all smiles, in good spirit. It's good to see. That's good to see. A very, very good shot from Ridoy, definitely saving a few runs. But just going back to Hume, 4 for 60 in the first match, and pulled away. Mushfiq finds the gap. Will be, should be, no, cut off by that man. Graham Hume in the deep, back for a couple. Just going back to that, took the wickets of Shakib, who scored 93, Tawhid Ridoy 92 on debut, and Mushrikar Rahim. So all the bat was 200s up for Bangladesh, by the way, 202 for 4 after the 36th.
Real acceleration after that first 10 or 12 overs where Ireland probed away. They just couldn't find the breakthroughs. The initial wicket came from a run out. Picked up to that vacant area with 6 men continuing in the circle. It's really aggressive captaincy, isn't it? Particularly with the debutant on bowling. Not a big turner of the ball. And he's hit away for 4. Nice pickup from Ridoy.
Taking the challenge, down the wicket, dancing shoes on, pitch up the ball, makes it into a half volley and plays it into the gap. Nicely done of the first delivery, 4 of the first delivery.
One thing I want to touch on here, particularly with Ridoy, he debuted in one-day international cricket a couple of days ago. Player of the match, 92 he made. He was outstanding in the T20 series as well. Look at the confidence he has. This is a man playing just his second ODI, not out of the middle of the bat. But coming into these games, he'd played 52 T20s, 47 List A games, 13 first-class games. Just short. Backward point, Balbirnie. For Matthew Humphreys. Okay, he's a couple of years younger. He's 20 rather than 22 that Ridoy is. Humphreys has played just 6 List A games for the Northern Knights and 7 T20s. Has that experience at an ICC global event at the under-19 level, where he was very good, Ireland's leading wicket taker at that. But that's the difference, and that's the critical difference between Ireland as a test nation. Swept for 4. Good batting, controlled stroke, Mushfiqur Rahim. Excellent in the first ODI. Looks to shine again here.
Very nicely played. This is great awareness from this experienced campaigner. Mushfiqur Rahim down on one knee.